It was time to leave for school. Unfortunately, Colin, my 6-year-old, had lost his mind when I found the smelly crayons in his backpack. We had an entire discussion about not taking the smelly crayons to school with him, and he snuck them into his backpack anyway. The disappointment of not getting his way, paired with the embarrassment of being caught, was enough to set off the atomic bomb that is my kindergartner. He detonates when the emotions he feels are too much for him to handle and when he feels safe enough to detonate. As his mama, I am often his trigger and his safe zone. The battle wounds are painful, and sometimes we end up on opposite sides instead of fighting the war together. I spend a large chunk of my time in therapy trying to figure out how to be a good mom. There are tools out there to help my children regulate their emotions and sit with the uncomfortable ones. They're the same tools that I have to use when I start channeling very angry Jack Nicholson and even frighten myself. I don't want to parent through fear. When my child seems unreachable, when he's fallen off that edge into throwing things, screaming at me, and putting his hands over his ears when I try to talk, I don't want to give it right back to him. And yet, it's a battle that I continuously fight. Sometimes a tantrum might happen when we don't have to leave for school. Having time on my side, I can allow him some time to calm down, and then I go in with a full frontal assault of love and reassurance. All he really needs to know is that I still love him no matter what. And sometimes I can zig at just the right moment and help him avoid the meltdown. As he gets a little older and more skillful, there are times when I can say the right thing and he hears it. The bomb is diffused and a treaty is called. Sometimes I lose my shit and it ain't pretty. Recently, the boys and I were on a road trip together. We stopped at a hotel for the night, and in the morning, I decided to do something really daring. I was going to take a shower and leave them to watch TV on the bed by themselves. Since they're 6 and 8 and not feral beasts, this should have been fine. About 5 minutes into my shower, I smell something burning. Not quite smoke, but definitely burning. I called out to Christopher, my 8-year-old. Are you playing with the microwave? Did one of you turn on the iron? What, did you turn on the heater in the room? I'm running through questions as he stands firm, denying all. As I'm interrogating, the smell gets decidedly worse, and I realize that I have to move on this. Naked. Move naked and wet. I jump out of the shower, grab my glasses, and run out into the room, naked and soaking wet. On the bedside table, there's smoke coming from the lamp. I run to the lamp and yank the cord out of the wall. A coffee cup falls from one of the bulbs on the lamp into a small heap of flames. I grab the non-flaming edge and toss it into the sink while cursing loudly and being naked. In that moment, standing in front of the mirror with soap in my hair, a couple dozen extra pounds on my body, a snarl across my face, and a smoldering coffee cup in the sink, I realized that I was not winning this mothering thing. I had no idea how to reprimand Colin for setting a hotel room on fire without becoming a raging maniac. Will I ever learn to discipline from love and not anger? Will I ever find the balance of needing to raise my voice and full out yelling? Will I ever be able to garner respect from my kids without fear? Will I learn how to listen to them, talk to them, communicate with them so that we have relationships that will last a lifetime? The boys are 6 and 8, and I worry about how much damage I've already done with my temper. There are lots of apologies. Lots of explanations about how Mama needs you to understand that you can't set things on fire, but she's sorry she screamed at you like a crazy person. There's a whole lot of trying again the next time to get it right. I can only do the best I know how to do, which is precisely why I'm always trying to learn how to do better. And in the meantime, I just hope I give enough love in between the battles, because really, we shouldn't be battling each other at all. We're on the same damn side.